Hi peeps, Terse back and all works with you, and this is going to be a pretty quick sort of video. A lot of religious people say, you know, like, well, you know, you don't know everything in science. You don't know how life started. You might have, you know, all these, you know, theories, you know, evolutionary theory, you know, all that sort of stuff, you know. You might have all these theories to try and explain in the natural sense how life began, cosmological theory, how the cosmos began, you know, all that. You might have all that, but why can't you just accept that God did it, you know? I mean, you'll never find the answer because God did it, and it's an unanswerable question. You know what I mean? You don't know, and you admit you don't know, so we win. God did it, just accept it, you know, we win. And it was our God that did it, by the way. It was a Christian God that did it. It wasn't the atheist God or science that did it. It wasn't the Muslim God or, you know, Islam that did it. It wasn't the Krishna God of India that did it. No, it was the Christian God of, you know, America, who made the universe. He's the best God. We just got to accept it, and you just got to accept that. You know, you lose. Science doesn't know. Therefore, God did it wins. I've just got to say to you that. So what would happen if we were just to accept, you know, 200 years ago that, you know, people die of heart attacks? Why do people have heart attacks? Well, God did it. God did it, you know. So let's not bother investigating how we can, you know, stop heart attacks. Oh, that person died of kidney failure. Oh, why did that happen? Was it something to do with his diet, something he drank, something he ate, you know, something somebody fed? Was it a mushroom he ate? You know, nah, it's none of that. It's nothing to do with the natural world. God did it. So let's not worry about people dying of you know, failed kidneys, and yet, what about liver dysfunction, you know? Oh, well, people, you know, their livers fail and they die, you know, and you know, they go all yellow and shit, and you know, yeah, God did it. Let's not investigate that. Let's not look into it, because we know why he died. It's got nothing to do with, you know, what he ate. It's got nothing to do with, you know, something that happened to him. It's got nothing to do with any little small, you know, microbe, you know, in his body destroying his livers. You know, it's got nothing. Just God did it. You know. What would we be today if we just decided that God did everything? You know, well, people dropping dead in the streets, people getting run over by cars. Well, like in India, you know. They don't have traffic lights in you know, in the jungle, you know. It's like they don't even have fucking horns in their cars, most of them, you know. They just drive, and, you know, it's just, you know, that's the will of fucking Krishna, you know. If you're on the road and I come barreled around the corner and run you over, that's just your fate. That's just your fate, you know. What if we decided just to look at medicine, the economy, you know? What if we were looking everything in our lives that, well, that's just God that did it, you know? I just got, you know, my kid disappears off the street. Some wicked, evil, devil, you know, sort of possessed person snatches my child off the street. She doesn't come home from school. I don't go and report my child missing to the police, because I just think, well, God did it. You know, is that the world we want to live in? I'm fucking sure it's not, and I'm fucking sure it's not even for Christians. I'm fucking sure it's not even for the most religious person in the world. If their child disappeared off the fucking street, they would be running about frantic, trying to do the best. They would want to have people with helicopters in the fucking sky. You know what I mean? They would want to be fucking, you know, stopping every car in the fucking city, leaving the city, just in case their daughter or son was in that fucking car. But when you think about it, if evolution didn't exist and just God did it, if, we don't have to worry about, global warming because it's just God did it. We don't have to worry about, the forest fires or poor people or anything. We don't have to worry about any of that. God did it. If we just pray enough, good things will happen. If my child disappears, I don't need to go to the police. I just pray to God for them to come back. If my child's sick, I don't have to take them to the doctor. I just have to pray enough to God to make them well. If my father has a heart attack, I don't need to do anything. I don't need to dial 911. I just need to pray that God will, start his heart again. And if he was a good man and did good things, and I'm a good person, I do good things, and we pray hard enough to God, his heart will start again, because God did it, You can't say that, these things we can apply science to. These things of, putting stents in and giving you valve replacements and giving you a pacemaker. Well, that's good science, but it's bad science to think that evolution brought us to this. Because you've got to understand that this is the whole thing about evolution. We understand that some people have weak hearts, weak valves. We understand the biology and the evolution of biology to understand that we have evolved to become a more sedentary type of person rather than running about the savannah chasing wildebeest and fucking, excuse me, and buffalo on our feet, driving them into a place where we can spear them and hunt them down and kill them to eat them. We don't do that. We're sitting with ass all fucking day. And we have to understand the evolutional consequences of that. We eat a lot of fatty foods. What effect does that have on a heart that was made for running about the grasslands hunting wildebeest? You know what I mean? This is what evolutionary science teaches us, and yet these Christian scientists, fundamentalists say, well, God did it. Well, I'm sure you would think God did it when your kid disappears off the street. Well, it's just God did it. Yeah, evil people exist. I'll just pray to God and he'll kill the evil person and I'll get my child back. Yeah, my daughter has a heart attack at age 9, which nobody should have, but it happens, and I'll just pray to God and her heart will be fixed. Fucktarded idiots. They say that when nothing in their family is going wrong, but as soon as something in their family is going wrong, they use the fucking millions of pounds that's soaked off of you Christians, listening to them talk that bullshit. Bolstering your idea of what God is, but as soon as their child has got a hole in their heart, as soon as their child gets ill, they're running to the fucking scientific doctors, the evolutionists, who save your daughters and sons when they're ill. Yeah, those horrible atheist scientific evolutionists who run your fucking hospitals, you know what I mean? Who cut you open and patch you up when you fucking get ill, yeah. Oh, they're horrible people who keep you alive, yeah. Oh, the other people got to be stoned and vilified, yeah, or we've got to make sure we don't produce any more of them from our schools, you know what I mean? We've got to make sure our kids are so stupid that in the next 20 years we'd never produce a decent doctor from my school ever. I want them to be banging the Bible and never lift a scalpel. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking idiots? We have been evolving into what we are now, and part of that evolution is having more knowledge and understanding of the physical world. That includes your liver, your heart, your lungs, your kidneys, your legs, your bones, your brain, your fingers, your eyes, your nose and throat, your tongue, your teeth. How do you think we have such great ability to save you from going fucking stupid, dumb, I mean, unable to walk, you know? How do you think we have all these medicines to stop you from dying of fucking, you know, diabetes, you know, even though you weigh fucking, you know, 380 pounds, you know? How do you think we got there? Eve of fucking motion, motherfucker. Was it God that made good doctors? It was fucking evolutionary fucking medicine that fucking made good doctors, you know what I mean? They did become doctors by praying. They're not fucking witch fucking doctors. They're educated doctors. They go to fucking school, high school, you know what I mean? They go to fucking, you know, universities. They learn shit you will never know what the fuck has anything to do with anything. It's not in the Bible. You can't learn it from reading the fucking Bible. You can't do a heart transplant. You can't fucking replace a heart valve. You can't give somebody a kidney transplant after reading the Bible. You need to go and be educated and trained how to do that shit. And yes, some of the people who do that believe in God. But that doesn't make them a good surgeon. What makes them a good surgeon is learning the other shit that science has learned in order to teach them how to do, you know, liver, kidney, heart transplants. They didn't learn it from the Bible and they never could. So stop wishing the world away. Grow the fuck up, or shut the fuck up. Spongy fucking van, motherfuckers.